Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm at a little bit weird of an angle as we've got Ricardo here in the office, so he's watching on the big screen here. Again, you guys have probably seen it, read about it. Rebney's kind of talking about it. We are kind of fully open at this point. Again, my best practice is wear a mask when you're in the office if you're not by yourself. If you are by yourself, it's okay. And again, when you're entering the building, please wear one as well. So. Birthday's coming up. We've got Stephanie's birthday next week. So happy birthday to Stephanie. She's turning 21. So congratulations to her. We also had a wedding this week. Congratulations to Will, pictured there on the right, who married Courtney this weekend in Montauk. It was very beautiful. I was there. Please give him your congratulations next time you see him. He's been doing very well and busy working all weekend during the wedding as well. I was seeing him and we were talking about deals, so I felt a little bad. But business never stops, as you guys know, so we got to kind of keep up with it, especially when the market's as great as it is right now. Again, we are looking for a new agent. So if anyone has anyone, friends, family who are thinking about getting their license, if you know someone in another company who's not happy with what they're getting and wants to kind of grow their business, we especially need coverage in the Bronx. I can't tell you the volume of Rocket Mortgage buyers that we are getting from the program that we're a part of through relocation. It's a great way to expand your business. Michael Attilio, who's on the call, has a number in contract and that he's working with. Leslie has one. We've got a couple other people who are working on them. It's a great way to start scaling your business if you are familiar with the Bronx or wanting to work up there. So please let me know, or if you know of anyone who works up there, do let me know. I like this quote. Again, my quote of the week from Warren Buffett: "Someone sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." And again, I really see this as something as, no matter where you are in your business, you can do very small things today. You can put a seed in the ground. You can start talking to someone. You can take a lead. And that is what's going to grow your business. And really the biggest thing that I learned when I was kind of coming up in this business is that it's important to talk to everyone and do a great job for everyone, be it someone looking for a $1,500 rental or a $3,000 studio, right? Because oftentimes those people have friends and family that they will refer to you. I can't tell you how many, of the cheapo rental clients that I had when I was first starting off in this business that turned into multi-million-dollar buyers a couple years down the road. So again, put in some time, put in some effort, build your business, and it's going to really pay off rewards as you progress in your real estate career. Again, just a reminder, our brokerage firm number has changed. The number is 1099-1214-725. I sent this out, and I sent out a copy of the license yesterday. This is for people especially who are needing it for contracts or for OP invoices and things like that. Our address is 361 West Broadway, floor 2, New York, New York 1013. Everyone's agent number will stay the same. If you don't know your number, it's on your pocket card. If you haven't been to the office to get your new pocket card, come in, I can give it to you. We've received, I think, 95% of them at this point. You can also find your personal license number on the eAccess public license search. And again, if you need someone else's license number, if you're doing a co-broke, you don't have their license number, you can find it there as well. Again, just a reminder, and I know I've said this for the last couple of weeks, but all documents should be sent through DocuSign going forward, right? Unless it's something that you have to get signed, wet signature in person, you should be using DocuSign for it. This way we know that it actually went to the client and things like that. We are not going to be taking when people just type into the forms anymore. It has to either be a wet signature or photocopied signature, or they have to use DocuSign to sign. And again, that's for the agency disclosure, fair housing, exclusives, lead agreements, referral agreements, whatever it is. So please make sure that you're doing that moving forward. I just want to take a second, and again, most of you are reading these emails that come through. Rebney actually did a lot during the last legislative session, which ended, to really protect our rights. And if you didn't read that email, if you didn't get it, let me know and I can forward it over to you. If you didn't read it, please look through. Everyone often says, oh, why are we paying Rebney dues every year? We're paying for nothing that we actually use. Rebney has amazing training. Rebney has the legal line to answer any questions that you need. And Rebney actively advocates for us. And they defeated the attempts to block us from being able to collect a commission from the tenant in a rental deal that was overturned basically, and was said that it was not the spirit of the law. And in reaction to that, some legislators tried to pass a law saying that fees can only be collected from the landlord, and that was also defeated, thanks in part to REBNY and the lobbying that they did. So do know that your dues are actually going towards some amazing things and to help protect us and the business that we have. Just a reminder, and again, I didn't do it this week because no one actually signed in for it, but every Tuesday at 11, we do a workshop. Next Tuesday, we're going to be doing the one we were supposed to do this week, building your online presence, right? How to get your name and face on as many websites as possible for free, and how to kind of increase your exposure. We'll do that Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Please join us for it. A lot of them are archived in YouTube, so you can go back and watch them. You can really get a sense of what's going on in the business and ways to kind of increase your business and your exposure. On Thursday, so tomorrow from 10:30 to 12:30, we have our company-wide prospecting session. We are calling past clients. We are calling sphere of influence. We are calling Weichert Lead Network leads. We've had some really good luck in the recent call sessions of getting people active and out there looking for apartments again. If you're not on Lead Network, there's actually a training today at 1 o'clock. I sent that out this morning, so you can get certified, so you can start getting these leads. And again, it's a great way to build your business, to start planting those seeds, like I mentioned before, of how to actually become a fully integrated real estate agent. And all it takes is 1 or 2 clients, you doing a great job for them, and they're going to refer you out. And again, I can't tell you, after basically 5 years in this business, 90% of my business came from past clients, them referring me to friends, to family, and to other people that they know. So again, the more that you start with, the more people you're working with, the more likely these are likely to work out and stuff like that. So again, many of you saw there was an email that went out. Weichert University has updated. They've gone to a new portal. It's really easy to use. The calendar is still up there. The trainings are up there. You guys can now register for Accelerate Yourself if you'd like to take part in that. Again, it's going to be on Mondays and Fridays from 10 to 12, this go through. If you've done Accelerate before, you can do it again. You can get certified and things like that. It's a great way to up your knowledge and to up the skills that you have to deal with this business and this market that we're currently in. Jamie is actually on PTO today. Again, I'd like to just plug him. One of the most important things that we have at Weichert that no other company has here in New York City or really across the country is that we have the all under one roof proposition, right? And so we have every single thing that your clients can need for the entire process of buying or selling a home, for renting an apartment, all in-house. And so you have, you as the agent with the support of me and with the other people in the office. You have Doug to help with the mortgage. You have Jamie to help with insurance, be it renter's insurance or homeowner's insurance, even auto insurance, right? And so it's very important for you guys to be connecting your clients with Doug and with Jamie, again, based on if it's a sale or a rental. And it's super simple to do, right? Every time I'm working with someone, I just send a quick email introducing Jamie, and right, it's a no pressure situation. It's just saying, hey, we've got options, right? And that you have someone that can help you with your insurance, again, for renter's insurance, for homeowner's insurance, and I leave it with that, right? That way Jamie doesn't call and say, hey, what's this person's phone number? Again, if you haven't put it on the deal sheet, we're gonna be asking for that, and as well as for the email addresses, but it's important to connect them just to give them the opportunity, right? That's not saying your client has to use them, but oftentimes Jamie can help them save money. Again, I always use my personal experience that he saved us on both our homeowner's insurance as well as our renter's insurance. He can do the same for you. If you haven't gotten the quote yet from him, please do it just for you. $50 Amazon gift card just for getting a quote. Super simple. See if you can save some money. With that, again, I'd like to give it over to Doug. And again, same thing with Doug. Whenever I have a client I'm working with, here's Doug, my amazing mortgage specialist. He can help you get pre-approved or check to see if your rate is the best. I'll let you two take it from here, right? No pressure, no hard sell or anything like that, and just connecting them to services that they may need. I'll let you take over, Doug.
All right, thanks, Jason. Let me just give everyone a quick update on the market in general for mortgage rates. Can you go to the next slide if you could? So last week the Fed met. The Fed meets about every 6 weeks or so. They discuss basically if they are going to raise rates and the timeline potentially for doing so. They didn't do anything at that meeting, but they did change their timeline, their projection for when they're going to start raising rates, and they made it a little earlier. So it's still 2 years away, potentially 2023, but they're talking about it now, which this is newsworthy. They try not to surprise anybody when they start doing it. That's why they're doing it. So it's just important to note that these low rates are not going to stay at this level forever. They really can't. Always out every week. There's personal income reports, durable goods, things like this. They're coming out this week. As long as those numbers don't surprise the market, things tend to go pretty smoothly from a report standpoint, and that's what these things are trying to do. But if we look at what actually happened to rates as a result of this, we look at the next slide. They really actually went down a little bit, which is a little bit counterintuitive. But again, the Fed said they're not raising for a while, but you would think that would, they went up briefly and then they went back down is basically what happened. But we've been in this very tight range of about 3% on a 30-year fix for quite a long time. I think we're a little immune to how low this really is. I mean, we're really not that far from the literal bottom that we've ever seen for rates. So at some point it's going to go up. It is a call to action for your customers. If you're looking at just the cost of money, it's a great time to be getting a loan. And if you compare this to, next year or another time frame, there's a good chance it's going to be higher. The 15-year also is at 2.24. This is with 0.6 points. So if you're paying, a couple of points, you could be at around 2% on fixed money. Phenomenal. We haven't seen too much play with ARMs because rates are so low. When rates go up, we're going to see the ARMs come back into play. A little bit with jumbos, but not really with the conforming stuff in quite a while. But when rates go up, we're going to see ARMs come back into the market. Let's take a look at the next slide if we could. What we just saw on the previous slide was Freddie Mac's survey they do every week. And it's a national survey, and they ask all kinds of lenders what their rates were for the week, but they put out their best pricing. So the basically 3% rate that we've been seeing, that's without add-ons. So if you had a customer and they're getting quoted a higher rate, depending upon where they went, there's add-ons for different situations. If the credit score isn't so good, it would make sense that they're going to get a higher rate. If the down payment is very low, different loan sizes have add-ons. So when you're seeing that chart that shows the rates, that's like a best case scenario for Freddie Mac. They're trying to basically advertise their best rates. Let's go to the next slide. There was one good thing that came out this week, which is how FHA calculates student loan payments. There's a lot of student loan payments that I'm seeing on credit reports, and many times these days they have zero minimum payment because they're in forbearance. So how do we count that payment? We can't just ignore it, although the borrowers sometimes feel that it's a non-event. It is an event. We can't ignore it. And the rule of thumb has been for basically forever that we count 1% of the outstanding balance as the monthly payment. So for example, if somebody had $100,000 in student loan debt, we're going to count $1,000 towards the monthly payment, which is significant. That could really jeopardize a deal. Now they're cutting that in half. So instead of 1%, we're going to 0.5%. So in that same example, instead of $1,000, it's going to be $500 monthly. So it's good news for borrowers and for us because it makes it easier for people to qualify. And the FHA really is something you should keep in mind if you're doing anything in the outer boroughs, especially with multifamily. They will allow for if it's owner occupied, they will allow for 3.5% down payment, which is far less than conforming. And then between seller's concessions and different things we can do, it could be more attainable than people think. I've had people with not so much cash on hand be able to get into multifamilies in the Bronx. And if you have a scenario you want me to review, just let me know. We have a trivia question for the week, and I found this one pretty interesting. This is national now, and New York might be different, but Zillow did a survey, and they're looking at what percentage of buyers are now under the age of 36. So what percentage of buyers are under 36? So the choices are 50%, 70%, 30%, or 20%. So do we have any guesses? What percentage of buyers currently are under age 36? Any guesses?
Feel free to type it in the chat box. I do. I know the answer. What's your guess, Ricardo? Ricardo saying A, 50%.
Okay, Kirsten says 50.
50.
Anybody else? Any other guesses? Marty says 50. Well, you guys are smart. The answer is 50, but that's pretty significant. It's pretty significant that half of the buyers are now under age 30. So you want to consider that marketing. I think that might be it for the slides, but if anyone needs anything from me, please feel free to reach out. If you happen to be doing an open house and you want an affordability sheet, just send me a quick text. I would just need the full address and the list price. If you are working with a buyer, if you could just mention, just like Jason said, it's not a hard sell at all. If you just say we have a in-house mortgage person, I'm going to have them give you a call and then pass the contact information. I would greatly appreciate it. That's it. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Doug. And Jamie, I went through your slides, but do you have anything else to add?
No. Just thank you again to everyone. Sorry, I lost a little track of time. My daughter graduated yesterday from high school, and I'm trying to catch up. So I realized the meeting started. So
No worries.
thanks everyone for your for you.
Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. I'm just going to go back through this. Again, Annabelle, not able to make it today, but again, she's here for help with marketing, with helping you get your My Weichert system going, with doing mass emails, with getting squeeze pages, landing pages together, whatever it is, right? It's a really great system. Many of the agents are having great luck with it, and we are going to be starting a new program with her for some of the more experienced agents to help with marketing your properties and things like that. So a few of you will be hearing from her within the next week or so. Tons of stuff going on, which is great. Christine and Anthony continuing to kill it with the rentals, doing many of them through RentHop. Voss is like doing dozens of deals a week. I'm not even kidding. Like if you want to make some good money, just get in a relationship with a management company, right? And again, just going back to Christine as well, one thing I'd like to say about her is she's really, really nice to every single person she meets. And because of this, she got into a good relationship with a management company. Whenever they have something coming on the market, and this is one of like the hottest buildings downtown, the management company tells her about it, right? Before they post it publicly, just in case she has someone. And that is because she did a couple rentals. She was nice to the leasing agents. She wasn't harassing them. Again, building that relationship, not only with clients, but also with management companies, open listing rental people. It helps you build your business, right? And that's a great thing. I can use an example as well. I'm in a really good relationship with one of the attorneys that I recommend. And that attorney now has sent me clients that I'm working with, right? And that is a way to build your business, right? It doesn't only have to be from your reach out, it's from people that you connect with. So it can be, with mortgage brokers, it can be insurance specialists like Doug and Jamie, it can be with attorneys, it can be with, moving companies, right? Sometimes they get people and they connect you with them, and that can be a great way to build your business as well. So be super nice to every single person that you meet, and it will pay off dividends in the long run. Eunice and Stephanie, and again, I'd love to tell this story just to tell you what's happening with the rental market right now, and many of you are kind of out there in the rental market. Eunice and Stephanie listed for Perry, 1-bedroom in the West Village, floor through unit, walk up, renovation, pretty good, nothing to write home about, but nice apartment, and well priced, about $5,000 a month for this kind of floor through apartment, about market rate, maybe a little bit under. 390 requests through StreetEasy within the first 24 hours. 390 requests through StreetEasy. They only had an hour and a half to show it. They showed it to 10 parties. 7 of them applied. They had offers for $1,500 over the asking price. It's crazy out there, right? And so this is a very good time. And this was an apartment where the tenants are paying the fee, right? This is not an owner pays one. So it's a very good time to reach out to any landlords that you have to see if maybe they have something coming up, because There are more people moving back to New York City. People who've left are coming back. A lot of people are going back into the office in July, August, September, and get ready for it, right? The market's drastically shifting. Congratulations to them for that rental. Again, they got a really great tenant for that apartment. Tatiana did one at 10 Downing with Stonehenge. Congratulations to Tatiana. Again, very expensive 1-bedroom, but got lots of hits on it when she posted it on RentHop. Brian Lasoya, multiple rentals as well. Again, he's using RentHop. He's using his sphere of influence, and he's building relationships with some open listing landlords out in Brooklyn and Queens. So again, if you don't know how to do it, review the video, how to use Property Shark, again, how to go after landlord information. It's a great way to again, build your business. And many of you who do have listings are getting tons of people on StreetEasy, right? And those people, you can often pivot. Again, whenever I get rental leads, I give them out to you guys, the people who are actively working in rentals. Many times they don't work out, but sometimes they do. And it's a great way, again, to build your business. Will has a signed contract on 9800 Suffolk Street, 1-bedroom in the Lower East Side. Great sponsor units. There's 2 units left in the building if you have anyone. I think the 1-bedrooms are in like the $500,000 price range. 2 bedrooms about $650 or so. Nice building, unlimited subletting after 2 years. So if you have someone who's looking to buy for themselves now and then rent it out later, it could be a good option for them. Zach has done multiple rentals again. Congratulations to him. Ricardo just got his first board approval for 301 East 22nd Street. Congratulations to Ricardo, who's sitting here. Hopefully having a closing soon. Nikki, also multiple rentals. Again, working with landlords, working with RentHop. Again, there are tons of deals out there if you want them. Christine and Robert have a signed contract for a house in Queens, 4114 68th Street, apartment 4C. So congratulations to them. Leslie has a contract signed on 13 Sylvan Terrace. That is her house up in Harlem. So congratulations to Leslie on that. And Zach also had a contract signed on a home in Staten Island, 31 Barb, which was a referral from one of his Op City leads, right? And again, greatest thing, if you do a good job for one person, maybe you're paying a referral out on the first deal, they're going to connect you to their friends and family, and that kind of network and that snowball continues. So congratulations to Zach on that. Again, many of you have accepted offers, new clients, new leads, leases out, yada, yada. Keep it up. Let me know if there's anything that you need from me. I would like to take a minute to see if anyone has any new listings they'd like to announce, or if they have a client that they're not able to find anything on the market for. Ricardo, do you want to talk about your new rental listing?
Which one? The one on.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this so Ricardo can tell about his new rental listing.
Hi everyone. Yeah, I just got an exclusive on 111 Hicks. It's a studio apartment, around 550 square feet. It's completely renovated. I'm gonna have the picture ready probably by tomorrow afternoon. If you know anyone that is searching in the area, the building. It's a beautiful co-op with a stunning rooftop. I guess that's the major good point about the apartment, other than that is a nice building and it's well-maintained co-op.
And Ricardo, where did the owner come from?
Oh, I sent one of the mass email with the lead network. Like I downloaded with Core Realty the zip code, and in the thousands of emails that I sent, one of them actually responded. Then she was like, yeah, I'm actually moving to Westchester with my husband. I want to rent it out my place. So it was pretty lucky.
And what referral fees do on that?
Nothing. No idea.
Nothing. Zero. No referral fees. So
it's good. It's so good. Thank you, Jason.
Awesome. Well, anyone else have anything? Let me see who's on this. I know, again, you guys will get the e-blast, but I know Ellen has a new listing up at her building at 1717 East 18th Street. It's a 1-bedroom, I think 419,000, great building. One of our dual license agents, Maria, has a new place coming up at 200 Rector Street. She'll be sending that out. We do have a number of new things coming on. So again, look at the e-blasts that come out from Weichert. They kind of have all of the new listings that we have in the neighborhood. And again, we'll keep you updated of what else is happening and what's coming on. So with that, I'm going to end the meeting. Thank you guys so much. If there's anything that you need, please let me know, and have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Thanks, Doug. Thanks, Jamie, for being on.
Thanks, Jason.
Bye.